All right, today is Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. Let's take a look at the price action for this morning on the NASDAQ with my AbleTrend charts. It's kind of just a back and forth day, at least in the morning. Couldn't really decide which direction it wanted to go. Makes sense after two straight days of just ripping to the upside. Kind of needed a day of consolidation. So let's zoom in on the trend chart. I did something interesting today. I only took one trade, and I bent some AbleTrend rules a little bit. So here we are right at open. We are on a buy signal. We quickly reversed into this 1 minute sell signal. Price kind of gathered itself and came back. And I pulled the trigger right here, right on this 635 bar. Reason I did that, the 3 minute had not fully confirmed and printed, but it was showing itself. And so we were beneath both the 2 and the 3 minute support levels that were previously printing. We were showing this 3 minute sell signal, and at the same time, I got a sell signal on the 5 minute chart. So that's why I like to have these multiple time frames set up right here so I can kind of monitor where we are at on the different time frames. And so I like the setup here. We've kind of pulled back a little bit, resumed the downtrend, the sell off with a red 1 minute bar, and simultaneously we had a sell signal on the 5 minute print at that exact same time. So I went short here. I think it was around, I actually think I must have got some bad slippage because I think I was filled around 620. And so it went against me about 12 points or so. I had a stop up here above my entry bar. It was an aggressive entry, and because of that, I was pretty quick to pull my stop loss down rather than continue to follow the AbleTrend guidelines on this trade. I pulled my stop down pretty quickly. Once we got down into this range, I locked in 25 points, especially after this big drop down here. And then once we went past 50 points, I locked in 50 points and was stopped out right in this area right down here. And so it was an aggressive trade, and with an aggressive entry like that and kind of a quick move like that, I'm a little more inclined to lock in profit rather than letting it ride out. So I want to kind of go through that because I did jump in early, but I think I had some valid justification to jump in early there. I stayed out of all of this. This would have been a valid sweet spot short, but I just did not like how far away we had gotten from the 1 minute and 2 minute resistance levels. And I just kind of, I didn't like this one either with how far away we were from support. Kind of expected for price to kind of return back down. And when I just saw that there's no real trend kind of formulating here, we were just kind of chomping around, I just decided to call the day. I liked this first trade. I mean, it was a very quick trade. Oh man, all my charts just got reset. It was a very quick trade. I mean, I was short at 635, and I got out at about 639, 640. So it was about a 5 minute trade, pretty quick. And so when I was able to make 50 points pretty quickly like that, I figured I might as well call it a day rather than slowly giving it back over multiple trades. Could have gone long. Right here was a valid long, sweet spot, 645. Got to a high of 80 and change there. Kind of pulled back a little bit. Another sweet spot right here, long at 668. And that popped up pretty nicely. So there was opportunity there to make some more profit on some valid signals. I just decided to sit out the rest of the day. Got a nice little sell-off towards the end of when I like to trade. Quickly, we'll look at the scalp chart before the next bar prints. got a nice signal at the open. Got a good rejection of this level right here at 27.5. It came all the way down to, wow, 80 points. That was a massive rejection off of that level. Not a good signal there. Didn't work out. Looks like these would have worked out and did not hold this level. So it probably looks like a losing day on the scalp chart. I was focused on the trend chart and only took that one trade.